if I've learned anything during that time, it's that you are who you are.
Aquarius, how you doing guys? So I'm here to do another reading for December, a deeper look into your soulmate's or your partner's life. Okay, so if you like the intros and the music and stuff that I've been doing for a while, but if you like, I thought, you know, why not make another channel that's to do with music that I love, making music and videos. But then I thought, well, why not incorporate both, which is tarot and music. Okay, so we're going to look into astrology and hidden messages within music also that I will do, but there's loads of plans in my head, so I can't exactly tell you everything at the moment. But if you like the music, which I really hope you'll support, because I'm trying to get some people to go over to the other channel, which is Lucid Dream Tarot Music, and there will be different things that are added to that channel at some point. Some things are here, but eventually they will all be on the other channel, so I really do hope for your support if you do like that kind of thing, but there will be different kind of things, so I'm hoping you like that. So I'm asking for your support, Aquarius. So let's see. So we're not going to go on to the other side. It's December, so I've decided to change a few things up. Things are going to change after December. Also, I'm going to do a 2020 reading that will be found only over on Patron, but that's after Christmas, and I will let people know. But at the moment, we're just going to stick with just a free reading, just to have a deeper look, and then there will be some more stuff that I will do towards the end of the reading as well. But let's get on with the reading, Steve. Let's get on with the reading, Steve. So let's have a look. So Aquarius's soulmate or love interest partner. What's going on in Aquarius's partner's life? What's going on in Aquarius's partner's life for December? What's going on in Aquarius's partner's life for December? Please show me Aquarius's partner's life. What's going on? So you've got the Hangman. It could be a Piscean. Okay, Pisces. They're thinking up a project. They're thinking up something to do. They're thinking on giving you something also. This would be a gift, but this is also receiving something. This person here is saying, well, I've kind of got enough, but they're looking for a new job. This person is walking dogs. So, but that would be a project pretty much of something that can be also done for nothing, because it's kind of like volunteering. So it feels like they're volunteering to do something. But it feels like they're scratching their head a little bit at the moment, thinking up some kind of scheme. I don't think they're scheming. They just seem to be stuck at the moment. They are dreaming. This is the dream state. They want to do something different in their life to do with money as well. Okay, but they're thinking something up. But it can be a Pisces. If not, it's just generally thinking and dreaming. People will say that the Hangman is always stuck. The Hangman's not stuck. The Hangman dreams. Okay, he dreams. He's got dreams. So your partner has got dreams. I got dreams, dreams to remember. They're remembering something. They're trying to remember something, is what I keep hearing. Like trying to scratch their head to remember something. It can be a little bit forget-me-nots. I'm hearing forget-me-nots. Forget-me-not. Forget-me-not. So you might see your partner is very busy and stuck at work, okay? And it's kind of like, don't forget me, because it's like, please believe me, let me be. I'm kind of hearing. So it's kind of on that cross watch of concentration. I think that they're concentrating on giving you a gift. If it's not a gift, then they're concentrated on their money. They're also concentrated on an idea, big time. See, Aquarius' soulmate. What's going on with Aquarius' partner or soulmate over in December? There you go. So eyes wide shut. So they're losing a little bit of sleep over it, to be honest. This is what I'm hearing. Also sleep deprivation, eyes wide shut. They're closing. It's kind of like closing time. Closing time. There might, because closing time was to do with last call for alcohol. It was a song. Last call for alcohol and maybe a whiskey and wine. So there might have been, I'm only picking it up through the song, some kind of alcohol, maybe. Okay. I'm also hearing baby, like someone's child or something like that. This would be a child. Maybe there was a baby or something that is, because I'm hearing maybe there's a baby for some of you, or it's my baby, or it's my party. It's my party and I cry if I want to, or something like that. Let's see. So 10 of Cups. So it's all good. I think that your partner is basically just busy at work. I think that they're stressed out a little bit about a project that they want to do, or work in general. If they don't have enough money, if your partner doesn't have enough and you support them, this would be you helping them out. Because there's a helping out. It's like I'm helping out. Because I'm picking up help. Like not a distress signal, but more like a helping out. Like an aid. Also a first aid. I'm also hearing first aid. So there might be some kind of respiratory. I'm hearing respiratory or something like that. Retreat. I'm hearing a retreat. No retreat, no surrender. So I'm hearing that your person doesn't retreat and they don't surrender when it comes to either one, asking for money, or if it's not, they don't retreat at work. They push forward regardless, meaning for you or their family, or they're very supportive of their family. And I feel this Nine of Swords is more just to do with like stressed out at work. It doesn't mean anxiety. It can mean some kind of problem during sleep deprivation. 9, sleep. It's like I need sleep, deep sleep. It seems like they're in a deep sleep dream state here. The Hangman and the 9 of Blades is a dreaming state. They're dreaming something up. This is also the dream. So they're dreaming to make this connection between you work, okay? But they're also stuck at work a lot. So it kind of means, but I'm also hearing like some kind of first aid of sleep, of something to do with dreaming. Okay, so we're not going to pick all those cards up, but we'll pick the one that flew right up in the air. It flew right up in the air. So, I mean, this is your soulmate, twin flame, or whatever journey people are on, okay? But they're trying to make things stable at home. Some of them actually work from home, or they work in a care home, or a caring community for the elderly or something, okay? But they might also be caring for an elderly person, because this person, these here are elderly people in the background, okay? Or that have just got married. So for some of you, it's different. For some of you, they work from home, 4 of Wands. But they work also for this commitment, which is a commitment that you're in. The 4 of Wands is a relationship and commitment that you're in. So the commitment that you're in, they're working hard for it, or you're making them work hard for it, okay? But they're also, for some of you, they're caring for an elderly person. Because I keep picking up an elderly person. I don't know why. But that would be in a care home. A care home. Because I'm picking up either home and they work from home, or some of them, not everybody, possibly work in a care home. But caring for you, okay? Caring for you. Someone cares for you, Aquarius. They care for you. Because I'm hearing careless whisper. Like whispers. There was a film, wasn't there, or something to do with whispers? Careless whisper. Aquarius is part of what's going on with them in December. Aquarius, his love interest partner. Soulmate, what's going on with Aquarius? Oh, so they're trying to escape something. So some of them, 7 of Blades, they are thinking up, like I said, thinking up a scheme. Now, everybody always normally freaks out when the 7 of Blades is here. But this is running towards this, you see. This is running towards the 4 of Wands. So it's running towards more of a happier home. But I think that this person, you might see them, your partner, as possibly frantic where they're busy, because this person's busy thinking up a scheme. Now, I know these cards always seem like very devious. Some of you might see your partner as devious, and some of you might just see your partner as busy, like a busybody or something. Now, a busybody, it might mean that in their energy is to do with where I'm picking up an elderly person. It might be a parent guardian, like their parents. They might be suffering through something with their parents because they would live at home with them. If your partner lives at home with a parent, then there's something that's going on where they're trying to like avoid them, or their children are trying to avoid them. But there's some kind of avoidance tactic that they're doing in their life and using to dream up like a scheme, not a scheme, but dream up like a scheme to earn more money and a scheme to actually bring this 10 of Cups together and this 4 of Wands. So some of them, this is like wedding plans, because this can be a wedding plan, because it's always a plan of action, okay? And some of them, it is a wedding plan, and they are frantic to save up this money because they're probably not got enough money to actually propose, okay? There's two sides. Some of them are literally just busy at work because they're having to stand on their own 2 feet. But some of them, like I said, they are also going through some kind of distrust with either a parent guardian, a parent, mother, father, or a friend, or someone that they live with. But that's not everybody, okay? Not everybody, because some people have been asking questions in the comments. That's the only reason why I say, okay? Because a lot of people cross-watch and they get cross-matched, and they're like, well, that sounds a lot like me, and it's a general reading, you know, so it would sound possibly like yours, but I'm reading for Aquarius, okay? But Aquarius's partner, but they've definitely got money on their mind, money on their mind. But I think that because of that devil, I don't normally look under the deck anymore, but that devil energy, I think that they're very busy at work. They also have a toxic connection, some of them, if they live with a parent that they are bound to, like it's bound to, because they're in a contract with them where they pay rent for, okay, and they pay rent. If it's not, it's this person that they live with that pays the rent, because it's due. It's way overdue and it's due. Some of them, they work for an elderly person, okay, or it is the mother-father thing, but there's something that's due, like a contract that's there and legally binding, because it's illegal or legal, okay? And it's like legal here, but there's some of them it's illegal. I mean, I couldn't tell you at the moment, but I'm picking up that it's legal because they are running back to home. So they work a lot. They go from one home to another. Now, if you are in that predicament with somebody that does go between, and you're in a strong, weird kind of like people have been, and like I've been through, and that's why I've gone to a discovery, but met my perfect person. But I'll try to leave my stuff out of it. But like going to another twin flame, but you would have to know that, okay? That's if you're in a dynamic. If you're not, your person is just literally busy, because I'm hearing busybody, okay? Busybody. Sorry if I keep doing that, but busybody, meaning like this person is busy, but there is also a busybody in their energy that keeps track of them, because this is a tracker. I'm picking up tracking. Not that they're tracking anybody, but there is someone that tracks their footsteps, because this is like going back to make sure that they've got everything right, okay, is what I'm hearing. So they are perfectionists, some of them, okay? But there's also an energy of someone that they live with that they're not on the right wavelength with, that there's arguments that are there, because there's conflict. 7 of Swords is always conflict, and it avoids it. 7, trust me, avoids conflict. It can be a very good card when used as a tactic to avoid people that cause it, you know, because it runs from 2. And it also, their children here is now what I'm drawing my attention to, that they're running from either children, or it's the mother family situation that they're running from to avoid, to earn their own crust and their own money, okay? because this is what's going on in their life, okay? Your partner, your soulmate, they're here and you're with them. But if you're going through a dynamic, then you don't trust them, they don't trust you. You know, you go through that phase. I've also been putting up a few tarot card readings. I made a mistake, but over on the other channel, because I might start putting a few different readings on the other channel if you are interested. But I really can't say 100% what that is yet, Aquarius. So they're running. See, they need to rest, recuperation. I'm hearing rest, under arrest, because this is rest, okay? But this is a lot to do with taking a break, you know, taking a break, because they're running from taking a break and avoiding taking a break to continue. So this is why I think that some of them are like workaholic. That's why I picked up that possible drinking, but not alcoholism, unless you know. If it isn't, it's a workaholic, okay? A workaholic, because they're avoiding resting, they're avoiding giving up. This is what I'm saying. I am determined and I am not going to give up because I'm avoiding to rest. So 11, which is 2, again, which is what the 7 runs from, is a decision. So it's kind of like they're avoiding someone at home. This would be someone that they live with at home, where they sleep. And this is why I'm picking up sleep deprivation or exhaustion and sleep. I keep picking up sleep. Sleep apnea or sleep. Well, it's like, I can't get no sleep. Okay? I can't get no sleep. But that might be coming through as some of your energy too, where you're exhausted because you might work as well and you are together, but it's like together and apart, because we both work apart, but we are both together under the same roof here. So it's like here. That's too many. Sorry, Aquarius, I know they all fell out, but that is too many. Thank you. So, there, you see, it's causing conflict at home. 5 and 4 is 9. Okay, so that's... It's kind of like there's like a lot. I keep picking up there's a lot. An allotment for some, it's like an allotment that they go to, or they go to sanctuary, which is their domain, which is their home. They avoid someone at home is what I'm picking up, but I'm also picking up an allotment now. Sorry, I've got to stop doing that. An allotment, I don't know if you know, but that's a piece of land. And that's where they grow vegetables and things like that. Vegetable patch and a vegetable garden is what I'm hearing. Vegetable patch, vegetable garden, an allotment. Okay? Now, what they've got going on in their life is conflict at home, here, at home. So if they're with you, you know they're going through conflict with either children or a family member or you. Okay? Or you. But this is like busy, where it's there, because I keep picking up like a busybody, meaning that they're just frantic. That they're 1 minute they're kind of like concentrating on this 4 of Wands here, and then the next minute they're concentrating on resting, and then the next minute they're off again. Okay, so it's like I'm here, then I'm off, then I'm here, then I'm off. Yeah, it's all to do with selling things. Selling, okay? Selling and moving. Buying and shaking, selling and moving. Fresh to sale for sale today. So they are selling stuff, okay? Selling. Now I'm hearing, I don't know why I'm hearing sell as in selling out, because this can also be prison, because it's the 4 of Wands. And I heard a sell, but that won't be for everybody. But I'm hearing stem cell. Like an element of possible, I'm not sure, like a blood work, because that would be 9 of Wands, you see. 4 and 5 is 4, and that can be blood work and blood pressure. So there's pressure at work, is what I'm hearing now. So there's pressure at work, there's pressure to do with their family, and also there's some kind of blood work or pressure within their blood or something that they're having to do, like pressure, because I keep hearing pressure, being pressured, or like my precious, but pressured, being pressured, but definite blood pressure, boiling. But I think that's just overexertion of trying to get a lot of things done. Queen of Coins, that's all to do with work, basically, and it's all to do with the commitment that you're in, and it's all to do with the financial stability of the relationship, of bringing it all together, of learning to live with each other's conditioning, with and without you, with kids, without kids, or just me and you. Which is why I think that some of them, that you've got kids together, or there's an interference of a family member or something, and it's causing conflict. Like, because it's time. It's like, I need a little time. It's like, I need a little time. I need a little time at work. I need a little time away as well. So, yeah. So the truth comes in, but this is more about the microscope. There is a doctor's appointment or something to do with the doctors that they're going to have to go to. This can also be an operation, a visit to the hospital that they need to, an operation to do with blood pressure or blood work, or a possible pregnancy for a lot of you. But I'm picking up like a scan, like, because I heard scam or scan. So I'm not sure. Some of you, if you see someone as an escape artist and a scam, then it's a scam. If it's not, it's just a plan. Because I'm hearing scan, scam, plan. A scheme. But it can also be like busy. Like, because they've got a lot on. To do with doctor's appointment, to do with this blood pressure. The truth. And receiving truth about that. Because it's analysing something. They're analysing and dreaming up work and dreaming up this 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. But they're having to have a plan of rest and recuperation. Also trying to avoid a family member or somebody or a grandparent or something. Okay. And also work for money, which is good. And then the Ace of Blades, which is like sorting out their affairs. Then you got Leo. Okay, so all comes good. So you got strength. So it's all good. I think that they see you as, I mean, if any of these people are in a chart, okay, it's in somebody's chart, but you've got Leo and Pisces, okay, but you can class it as anybody, but definite Pisces, 10 of Cups Pisces, Hangman Pisces, and then Leo, okay, and you've got a lot of fire and air. So strength. This is being willing to willing, because I keep hearing a will. If there's a will, there's a way, or William or Bill, okay, William or Bill, but the Bill also, like the cops, because I keep picking up the Bill. The Bill in the UK was an old television program to do with like a cop TV show called The Bill. It's a documentary. So I'm hearing like documents, documentation, documents, the Bill, like they might work for the law and order where they are an actual warden, because this is warding, because I'm hearing warding, because this can be a spell of like meditation, and I'm hearing like a warden through that. When you're psychic, it's difficult to explain. Warding, because this is like fire here. Okay, so it could be a traffic warden for some, or a prison warden, or a fire warden. That's for some. Or the name, I'm picking up Morgana for some reason, or warden, or done, or done. Something about done. That might be a name. Done or Dune or done or something. Something was done, or it is done. But I'm not picking up like it's done. The relationship's done. I don't think that. I'm thinking, because I'm hearing it's done now. This blood pressure and this thing is good news, because it's good news because it comes here, because this is someone that can now physically go forward and stand on their own 2 feet. The truth is that will come in through or to or from a Leo. Okay. So what else can I channel through this? Sorry guys, but I get so many different. So I heard for some of you they do work at a prison and they're busy because they do it a lot. Okay. This is someone that's either going to prison or just getting out. Okay. And they're going to go through conflict. If they are, you know that, they're going to go through some kind of struggle, possibly with I'm hearing the tag, like a tag. That's why I picked up tracker, like a tag, because this is labeling things here. Okay, so through these cards here, I'm picking up like a tag, like round their ankle. Ankle or uncle, or that's uncool or uncouth or uncle, my uncle. Yes, Steve, it's my uncle. But I am definitely picking up like a tag and a label of something. They're looking at labels. Some of them actually work for a product value and they label things to sell them. So it might be a vegetable, like they work, like I said, that allotment. But that could be a shopkeeper as well that sells things at the shop. They sell stuff to the public, whichever way that is. But I'm hearing like they label things and sell it to people physically. Yeah, I'm going cold. So they label it to people, but there's some kind of like overwork, underpaid kind of situation going on where they work a lot, but they're slightly looking for more here. So they're looking at different projects and that's why they're run ragged, okay, for some of you. So I'm trying not to channel too much more through those cards, but let's see what it's really about. Okay, Aquarius, so the Hangman. So what's this Hangman here for? So the Hangman. So there you go. So they are looking for jobs. They're looking for jobs. They are thinking up this. They're thinking up about money. Basically, they're dreaming up something that they can have. Spirit is pretty much giving them a message of something that's more stable in their life, or what they're looking for during that Hangman approach is just dreaming up some kind of like new. I mean, if they're not with you, then what they're doing is thinking to give you this opportunity of a stable commitment, okay? But generally what I'm hearing is that they're thinking up something to do with their money. Ace of Pentacles. Because that's spirit. Ace of Pentacles is spirit. That's the opportunity of life, okay? And they're looking at an opportunity in their life to do something different, and they're dreaming up that of something else that they can do that will make the relationship and the money, but more to do with the money, more relaxed. What's this? Ace of Pentacles. There it is. There's the money. Yeah, definitely. So they're studying. This person's studying. They probably, some of them, they own their own company. This person would own their own company and they would do it to precision and be precise. So this can be you because it's an air sign, but they could also have air in their chart. If they don't, what they're doing is through that dream state, they're getting downloads of messages through the King of Swords to. They've got a very strong work ethic where they just work. You know, the King of Swords works hard because he has things to do and he's very busy at work for his money. So your person is dreaming up something to do, also downloads through the Kings of Swords. But that would also be something that they're going through with a parent as well. Your person could be older, okay? If they're not older, then they do also have some kind of conflict with a parent that they might have told you about, would also be the King of Swords. The King of Swords would speak very clearly, but the King of Swords also, if with conflict through these home appearances, would be demanding. So pretty much there's sell of product of demand. They're demanding not demanding you, I don't think. There's just demand at work. Demand. What's the Page of Coins? Why is this Page of Coins? Let's clarify this Page of Coins. Thank you, Spirit. So the Page of Coins. So you got the Two of Cups with them, yeah, and it is. It's they're thinking of moving. This person physically moves. When people say this is a heavy burden to carry for them, it's for them. It doesn't mean. It just means that it's just a home life of 10 here. 4 and 1 is 5, and there's that 10 again. It is to do with either physically moving, and you're moving your stuff in or out from one place into another, but that would definitely be travelling. Okay. If it isn't, they're just snowed under at work. Okay, Snowdonia. I'm picking up Snowdonia or donor, looking to be a donor or donut. They might be looking after their weight. This person's a bodybuilder, so they might have some stress around their weight. Okay, like we all do. Trust me, I am. But this is, I'm also hearing like a donor, like I'm picking up like a donation, like donation. I throw it with the trash. So, a donor for blood work. So if it's not being a donor for a blood work, it is to do with blood work as well, because I'm picking up donation. They're looking for donations, or they're getting donations, or they're looking for something more as well at work. That their workload now, if you didn't see them much before, you're probably not going to see them much either again, because they're carrying a lot of responsibility at work. Also, if you've got children together or home life, there's a lot of homework and home life that they're going through as well. Okay, but the Two of Cups, so they've got that with you. So, you know, that's your love life. But if anybody is cross-watching in a dynamic with the person, and you're not with them and they are with someone else, I can't help that. I'm not saying that it is, but the star signs of those other people would also be in this reading, okay? Because it is generalised. So what's the Nine of Blades? Nine of Blades. And how it works. Someone also asked, I'm sorry for everybody, but generally when you've got a karmic situation in your life and you can't get someone off your mind, and then you keep watching a tarot reading and saying that star sign doesn't get out of that reading, it's because the person that you're supposed to meet when you do will have that placement, or you do, and you will start to watch the reading for a different sign, and you will forget the past and you will concentrate more on the present, which would be any reading that you watch would be a present star sign. Okay. So watch the Nine of Blades for. No, like, so money, yeah, money. So they're just they're stressed. They're trying to be the masculine. They're trying to stand up for themselves at work, and also I heard stand up for themselves in court. That's not for everybody. If there was kind of some kind of discrepancy over money or a business that they worked at or owned, then if they are going to court, there was an appearance of that, because I did hear they're struggling at court. But that's not for everybody. That's a message that's coming through. Struggling at court. To not get caught at something, they're saying as well. To not get caught, which is to not get behind. Thank you. They're also saying that they're struggling but not struggling. So they're focused on their work to not get behind. Okay? Not get behind. And this would be them standing up for their, I mean, that's just, it's, you know, the home that they live at, or with you, to be responsible to do with money. They would earn quite a lot. If they own their own business, they would be a very strong masculine person. But focused at work. What's the Ten of Cups for? Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. So you got the sign of Leo, but possible Aries or Sag. Okay, but Leo for me. That's your person. You've got Leo here. If it is, it can be still a fire sign. Okay, Ten of Cups. You got the King and the King there. So they're definitely standing up to be a leader. 100%. 100% standing up for you and them. and their family to be an independent working male or female. Okay. 4, either their children, or still to think up this idea, because this is an idea that someone's got. So they're using all of their passion to put all of that effort into this Page of Pentacles, which is an idea that's going ahead. It's there, the ace. Okay, it's still there. It's still going. So 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands. Yeah. So there you go. So they need rest. There's the 4 again. They need rest. This is also someone that they do look after, for someone that of an elderlier person that they look after. But because this is a carer and a care worker and a care community that works for public service. Okay. So they divide their time between, because this is someone that can dish out medication for somebody as well. But that would be an elderly person that needs it. Okay. So some of them possibly do that. If they don't, this can be a family situation that they are with. This is the breadwinner. Okay, so they buy food and all that kind of stuff, or they live with their parents and they care for their parents and you both live together, possible. Okay, but that is also a care home. I'm not picking up the prison thing so much anymore through that card. That can be that, where they sort out medication for people. But I'm trying to come off that because they're kind of like saying move on. Because that's 4 and 1 here, which is 6. Which is that again, continuing to work to earn money. 7 of Blades. Why is this 7 of Blades here for? So it is to do with they're either the child of parents that they don't get on with, okay, or they don't get on with their children if they have children. But if they do, this can be the children that are fearing that they're going to leave again. If they're very busy, there's some kind of distraction that they get either with children or parents where someone fears that they're going to leave. Because they might have left before if they did. And these would be the children that are trying to learn to trust them again. Okay, trust. Because I'm picking up like a bank of trust of money as well. So it would be something around distrust, trusting, learning to trust, learning to forgive and forget, settling energy around children or family. Okay? But if you know, on the same circumstance, if you don't trust your person and you're going through the bowl of karma soup, then you're in it and they're coming back to give you this here. Okay, they're going to come back to give you that cup. But I'm not picking that up as a bad energy. I'm just picking it up that they're going through some kind of situation with the kids or family. What's the 4 of Blades? The 4 of Blades. Okay, so here we go. So the Hermit. So they meditate quite a lot and they think up ideas and they search for stuff in that dream state. When they're in that dream state, they're concentrating. They're probably doing puzzles. Because I'm hearing puzzled. Not baffled, but puzzled. As in, someone likes puzzles. Like putting pieces together. Because this here is like pick up sticks and put pieces together to build a tent. And I'm picking up like puzzled. Oh, puddle. Penny Lane, you're in my ears, you're in my eyes. Right, I'm hearing as well. But generally, through that dream state, that's where they come up with their clarity. The Virgo energy here is a very good supporting energy of rest and recuperation. So it's good for them. If it's you, then you're good for them, okay? And then there you go, Ace of Cups, continuing to work. They want to work on this with you. They're with you, and that's just them wanting to build that with you. But they dream up this stuff through this 4 of Wands hypnotic state of music and stuff. Through can even make their own music. Sorry, but I've got Aquarius in my chart as well. But you see, they dream up that thing through that dream state, using the hermit energy, which could be in your chart, and helping you, and you help each other at work and ideas, because this is the Akasha, this is the Akashic records, okay? And they get that, they downloads of information through the Akasha. So probably waking up, if there's some kind of sleep deprivation with someone, they wake up, possible Virgo in their energy, late at night, okay, whilst asleep, and get downloads of information. So all of you, pay attention to what time that you wake up. If you wake up at night, look at the clock to see what time it is. Obviously not a hand clock, but a digital clock, to see exactly what the time is, because this are going to be downloads of information that are definitely going to be given to a Virgo, okay? But, or them, and you at the same time, okay? Thinking, plans. That will be spirit saying to you, this person's on fire, coming up with ideas through Bosch, the Akashic records. They give you that of like a congratulation or medal of honor is what I'm hearing, like a medal of honor. 5 of wands. 5 of wands. So I think this 5 is more to do with like keeping it alive. Johnny 5 is alive. Johnny, all right, Johnny. How you doing? But Johnny 5 is alive again, alive and kicking. 5 of wands, because that's working on things, you see. There you go. So thinking, plan is the Trojans, Knight of Pentacles are the plan of action. There is some, I mean, this person can definitely work from home. This would be at home with children, work from home, or they don't work or something. Knight of Pentacles doesn't move very much, so it means that they just don't budge from work, that they're at work all the time. And the Knight of Pentacles is just like, I'm sorry, I'm at work all the time. Knight of Pentacles, what's this Knight of Pentacles for? But that would be finding something more stable for their kids, and that's why they're working, if you've got them, okay? So you got, wow. So there is something that's going on with their parents as well, okay? But, because this is the Empress, this can be a Piscean as well, because it's 3, and the Hangman is there. There would be some kind of, because you had the King of Swords and the Empress, okay, which is a lot to do with power. So they've got influence, put it that way, because I'm picking up like either under the influence or they're influenced by a parent or something that's influencing their 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, that aggressive argument. This would be a mother that they live with, or an elderlier person, possible, okay? Because that's also a person. But generally, it's all good. The Queen of Wands is optimism and passion. That's put into them and you to make money. So what's the Queen of Coins for? Feeling optimistic. For there you go. The 4 of Wands again. There is. It's I can't remember what I originally channeled through that card. Because that was also prison, right? It was something to do with the prison. But also to do with this stuff that they sell. Yeah, there's some kind of dilemma around their parents. Or kids, or something. Because this is at home. This is feeling of a loss of soulmate energy as well, but soulmates are everybody. They're everybody that's involved. That's your soul groups, and it's like judgment. It's everybody in a 5. Okay, so it's like Johnny 5 is alive, but this is a missing energy as well. Like I don't know what to do without you because you're working, and I don't know what to do, and because you're working, I feel like I'm at a loss. But I love you. 5 of Cups. There you go. All to do with this new beginning. It's because it's dark. That's why. It's because it's a fresh start. It could be a new. It's either a new or older person that your partner. But this 5 of Cups is really because this is Pisces Virgo, and this is where the awakening and the reckoning, where God or Jesus, you know, if you're religious or not, but was like, okay, there you go, have at it. Your path is now dark and your own. You have to open doors along the way to discover it. So discovery. So there would also be a medium as well, but discovering things about this low energy around our home. What's the Ace of Blades? Because it can't be felt for long through these good cards, is Five of Cups. It's just a minor, I feel. What's this Ace of Blades for? Ace of Blades. So heading out towards still Aquarian energy. I mean, what is that? The Truth. I mean, if your person is always at work and you work with them, there's some kind of defense that someone takes through this Ace of Blades. It's like, I'm wandering. It's a bit like the Eight of Cups is like caught between a rock and a hard place, between work and home. So they have got some kind of boundary that they cross the line, or you might cross the line or border, because I'm picking up the border line, the bread line, the border line. What is this Seven of Wands for? Because this is them discovering, again, Leo energy, 8, and that's there, of like putting up like a limitation of something, like a limits. Wow, where was that? City limits, the city limits, limitation, imitation, or taking liberties or something. What's the Seven of Wands for? Seven of Wands, please clarify this. Seven of Wands. My dog always barks outside my door. Nothing. What's this Seven of Wands for, Spirit? Please clarify this. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. So it is something to do with the wish. They're wishing. 17, 8, again, 8. So they're heading towards also an Aquarian water sign energy here, and drawing limits also about the amount of stuff that's taken as well. So that would be looking after money and stuff, but this would be them like getting drained of energy as well, being drained of energy by some kind of, it could be you, but I'm thinking that they get drained at work because they're working, okay? What's the Strength for? Strength. So there it is, again, 3, and then the final card is Gemini, okay? So that can be a grandparent or a parent as well, okay, that they're in some kind of like dilemma-ish with. But again, Leo waiting on this love message here, waiting. So if you've got any in your chart, they love you, they're with you, they just work a lot. I think they're just working a lot. a lot. Okay, so that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like a reading, a normal reading for yourselves, a personal one, you can reach out with any link below to the email, and I can do a personalised reading for you and answer whatever kind of questions that you have. If you want to join the recommended readers, they are also in there. I've got to start shouting them out again, but they are in the so this one would be Angelic Karma. Try Angelic Karma. I used to follow her a long time ago, still follow her now. Okay, and I will put her in the description box below, Angelic Karma. Okay, if you want to join the music and the new videos and the music that I make, and then do the video as well, like I said at the beginning, you can find that on the other channel, which is called Lucid Dream Tarot Music, and I want to do loads more to do with that as well. But there will be things done for 2020. Things will change as well after Christmas. I hope you have a great Christmas. I will be back to do the last part of the month also. Okay? All right, Aquarius, thanks very much for your time, and I'll catch you again soon, guys. Peace.